Take a moment to settle into a position that feels manageable for you right now. There is nothing you need to force, nothing you need to prove. You do not have to relax perfectly for this to help. Just allowing yourself to pause is already enough. Take a slower breath in, not deeper than comfortable, just slightly slower, and then let it leave your body gently, without effort. That's right. With each breath, your body may begin to remember something simple. I am here, and in this moment, I am okay. There is no need to empty your mind. Thoughts may continue moving in the background, and that's alright. You can simply let them pass. This is not about becoming blank. It is about becoming less pulled by every signal, less convinced that every feeling is an emergency. And little by little, your body may begin loosening the habit of staying braced. Because sometimes anxiety is not only fear, sometimes it is exhaustion from staying prepared. Notice the surface beneath you now, the support of it, just holding you here without urgency. And perhaps you can imagine a warm, soothing light beginning at the top of your head. This light feels safe, calm, steady. It gently flows down across your forehead, softening your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. It moves down through your neck, across your shoulders, into your arms and hands. And as it continues moving through your chest, your back, your stomach, you may notice even a small release, a little more space, a little more ease. The light flows down through your legs, all the way to your feet, until your whole body is surrounded by a quiet sense of steadiness. There are people who live with a nervous system that rarely fully settles, even in ordinary places, stores, roads, waiting rooms, open spaces, traffic lights, crowded checkout lines, a supermarket aisle that suddenly feels too far from the exit, a bus stopped in traffic, a train door closing, a red light that lasts a little too long. Moments where the body begins scanning for escape before the mind has even fully understood why. Places other people move through automatically can begin feeling strangely loaded, as though some part of the mind keeps asking, what if something happens and I cannot leave? And sometimes the exhaustion begins long before the moment itself, in the preparation, the thinking ahead, the quiet calculations. What if I panic there? What if I cannot live easily? What if I feel trapped? Not because you are weak, but because your nervous system learned to associate distance with danger, uncertainty with exposure, and feeling trapped with helplessness. Sometimes the fear is no longer only about the place itself. Sometimes the sensations become the thing that feels dangerous. The racing heart, the dizziness, the adrenaline, the feeling of needing to escape immediately, as though fear itself became something your body learned to fear. Feeling embarrassed by the things that now feel difficult, ashamed of needing so much preparation for what others call normal. And yet, there is another part of you here too. The part that remembers there can be more freedom than this. The part that still hopes the world could feel open again someday, even if that freedom feels far away right now. And for now, you do not need to force bravery. You do not need to prove anything. Your nervous system changes most safely through experiences of steadiness, not pressure. So imagine now a place where your body feels completely supported, a place where your body does not need to stay alert. Perhaps a quiet room, a colorful garden, a secluded beach, or somewhere your mind creates for you now. And what makes this place safe is not only how it looks, it is how your body feels there. No urgency, no performance, no need to monitor every exit, every sensation, every possibility. As you look around this sanctuary, notice the colors, the textures, the air, the sounds. Here, nothing can harm you, and you are free to feel calm and in control. Feel how safe and secure you are here. Hear the soft sounds, sense the warmth, and feel the peaceful presence that surrounds you. This place belongs to you, and you can return here whenever you wish, simply by closing your eyes, breathing deeply, and allowing the image to return. This sense of safety travels with you always. And as you remain here, a sense of confidence may begin to bloom gently within you. You may begin noticing something important. Fear rises, fear peaks, but fear passes. Even when the mind predicts permanence, your body has survived every anxious moment you thought might break you, every wave of panic, every moment your nervous system believed this is too much. And yet, you are still here. Not untouched, but still here. And perhaps your nervous system can begin learning something new now, that it no longer needs to prepare for catastrophe every moment of the day. Gently, repeatedly, safely. Now imagine a calm, protective shield surrounding you. Not armor, not a wall, not something that separates you from the world. Just a calm, steady presence that moves with you. It travels with you into doorways, parking lots, stores, roads, spaces that once felt impossible. A reminder that you can remain connected to yourself even when discomfort appears. This steadiness expands when you need more comfort. It softens when you need more ease. It supports you as you explore. And within this support, you are free to move gradually. With this shield, you are free to take each step one at a time. You can decide how far to go, how long to stay, and when to return. And each time you imagine the shield, it grows stronger, more familiar, more real. The world that once felt too large, too chaotic, begins to soften. Edges become smoother, spaces more inviting, and possibilities begin to emerge. And with this steadiness, you do not need to force yourself far beyond your limits. One breath at a time. And slowly, places that once felt overwhelming may begin feeling more manageable. The world begins opening again. Not because fear disappears instantly, not because you become a different person, but because your body begins to stop interpreting every unfamiliar sensation as danger or emergency. You may begin noticing moments where your breathing steadies more quickly, moments where leaving the house feels slightly less loaded, moments where your world expands even a little, and little by little, distance may feel less dangerous. Movement may feel more possible, and those small moments count at your pace, in your way, with increasing trust in yourself. A little more freedom, a little less anticipation, a little less fear around fear itself. And perhaps the most important thing is this: discomfort is not the same as danger. You're allowed to pause, allowed to rest, allowed to move slowly, and you are not as fragile as fear has convinced you to believe. Your breath can become an ally, a quiet reminder that you are here, safe enough in this moment, supported, and able to return to yourself. Whenever you feel anxious, you can pause, breathe deeply, and reconnect with this calm. Each breath builds resilience. Each small step builds trust. Each return reminds you that calm is not gone. It is something you can find again. From this moment on, subtle changes may begin to take root. You might notice that you feel slightly more comfortable in certain places or more curious about trying something new. Perhaps you'll feel ready to take a step outside your comfort zone, knowing that you are always in control, that you can pause and return at any time. Each experience builds upon the last, and each time you stretch, even just a little, your confidence expands. You're laying a foundation of strength and self trust that grows stronger every day. You are not alone in this journey. The strength you need has always been there, and now it is awakening. Now, as you begin returning your awareness back toward the room around you, notice your breathing again, the surface beneath you, the steadiness of this moment. Perhaps something inside feels slightly less alone than before, slightly less trapped, slightly more understood. There is no need to rush your progress, no need to become fearless overnight. You are simply teaching your nervous system that the world may not be as dangerous as it learned to believe, one experience at a time, one breath at a time, one step at a time. As you prepare to return to the present moment, take another deep, gentle breath in and feel the calm and confidence you've created. This calm is yours. It lives inside you. You can return to it with a breath, with a thought, with a memory of grounding. And when you open your eyes, you'll carry this sense of peace with you, feeling less guarded. And when you're ready, gently allowing yourself to return fully, bringing with you whatever feels useful to keep. A little more softness, a little more trust, a quiet sense of steadiness, and the understanding that your world does not have to stay this small forever. You can move at your own pace, in your own way, supported by the strength within you. Take all the time you need to come back, knowing that you're safe, strong, capable. You are reclaiming your life moment by moment, and that is enough for now.